Yebesan so amadom ene pepia nkoma akwaba. Wofen yatena konwabunu so a na chese wono a enimde. Ewa manyo sem ne wo manchechire atenase. Ye ba behwe okwan ye betimi afa so na ye man betimi afa ne ntoma pa efra ne. Tipo a eda paso a ebeka ho asem no. Eye bien ba the tissue no ejina eye February bosome no bekai abra individual bond holders and some pensioners ebo pin ye owura a ohwe yisika so ye photo samfo penny Ken Uforiata na woka se ho behia se won sika ana coupon rates ne ne aka ho no wana won policy amachie no wo behwe wo no nkomo mua na owura beka se etwa se ye ko IMF no ara esan se IMF no de se yanko a yanhwe ya na Ghana economy no akrashe na enema mienu eba ne se ne bidru ha ana ne yeto aso no se etwase nyina yesom esan se konfo ne obehye nkom so oman mo no yenkan hu no oman ne bo a otemobi yenko na yentie owura Ken Uforiata abro no anka se to ne mutu owi a yebedi enkomo eofia no mansa na no menka mo se empanyifo a ajoin yen Honorable Abubakar Sulemana nia dodo no anim no in political circles Alhaji Laku Fia or the first national Nasara coordinator of MPP. The teammate here, the late Sir John, and the late Otanko Bichi Bilamti, the chairman, the secretary, will Hramom. Now, such a distinct name, T.T. Kateno. Wow, very beautiful. I'm sure a heavyweight spiritually. Anyways, T.T. Kateno, Ejramu Ama ND, so a national communications team member. Mira Atena Kunyabusu. I heard him say Daniel Osabote, a senior lecturer, Department of Accounting and Finance, Accra Technical University, and so be joining in along the line. But Yanshania, Dr. Ken Uforiata, I beg your pardon, na yemrefie.
The challenge that we have, as you all know, is that we need, by the end of March or middle March, to have concluded with our IMF program. This is an important part of that program for us, the debt exchange. And then we had various issues. You know, we have therefore in this period engaged the banks and financial institutions. And I think we've come a long way in which we expect a full tendering tomorrow when the tender closes. So the fight that we are presumably fighting here is a difference between 15 and 18.5%. The cost of that may be that we may not get an IMF clearance. And then your issues of inflation, capacity to pay, takes on a different hue. So my challenge really, and I spoke to Doc a bit about it, is that look, what you have done is incredible and is great. Now we are at a point where, what is that Dinkra symbol? Boaminamen Boao.
All right, so Buami Namimwao. So we're looking forward to having a part of the $150 million Ken Uforiata with his group in Omia Bond Advisors, MI, whenever we go to the capital market tomorrow. Definitely, we are also going to help them. But Ansana no EA Express Herbal Clinic. Mr. Rowe, my mini kind more number, natural 200 answer. Ojadiano, I'm telling you, saying, Yemu be a swashe. Yenum penny for do are not on drew a womb passo. And so, Esa EA Express Herbal Clinic in T and what think them. Minim Yadia how. Minim Yadia how. But me, Otu Darko, made the mensa she Jim Amel. Say, co, yes, Abia, what try baby bree. Baby na dadao. Miss Rowe, Kotra EA Express Herbal Clinic. One better Yadi and it. Fan number no crancer. From Cecilia Omejoso 0244 949 242 0244 949 242. and 0207 780 2211. 0207 780 2211. But for 0244 949 242. Ubetimi afrese see yadie bi help bi say gonorrhea, typhoid fever, syphilis, hepatitis, prostate disorder, chlamydia, sexual weakness, infertility, and I say irregular heartbeats, or how be a name be obi wo no mu a wa ben owu ara no because onam ho no hu say wo etiase ewu mesrew men kan fa de bone mam men fa men san hyeje mu because menim say my brand is on the line. Eti visit to say eye EA Express Herbal Clinic. Ubetimi kura anante akọ because omo ben papa omo North Carnation, Swan Lake, baby at the CPP Junction. Would it be baby a Central Mosque no wo ewo CPP Junction honum e honum a anon wo mo ye adwuma Mondays to Fridays from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Afei omo state of the art laboratory, diagnostic unit, physiotherapy, say massage na eka wonu nyina omo fidie bia bi omo hwe omo de fidie hwehwem ansa na omo tima ma waduro afei nso no obi ho no anadwe ne nkoyi omo ma psychological counseling enti misrewa se ubewu die mesika enim mu ase hwehwe EA Express Herbal Clinic 0244 949242 embajifo mensanso ema ma akwaba na memisa se empom to say Aji, I send a good home. And Nanny, he said, who be dream, our best friend, or shed down my friend tries to follow off. Before you, who phone by what friend, Yanam, the catchers of friend. That full woman friend. But me who miss call my flow at Dabina, Nimsa, and I do know your program. Sir, Amma, baby network off. Me phone, until be a network. To say phone cry, the hand after cry so. It's true. I don't know communication ministry who has some car. You're quality. Very unique name.
Otu Darko.
We didn't the well.
Titi Cattle. Maybe I done.
Yes.
Hey,
I don't for the almost special. No, say, me papa, mammy, fool Adam.
Okay.
Fool Adam.
If you are done, me mammy, Granny, Bamba
yeah, Adam, full Adam.
Until me more of my constituency. This is my constituency, Dadikotopo. Auntie. Born and bred in Dadikotopo. I'm Papa is soldier.
The Gano village.
Until me, it's not a camp. Yeah, we'll move back.
That be true now. Him, pure,
I've lived all my life in this constituency.
Oh, wow. We drew on him, once I make coach if he. I can't say somebody trying to say I'm a papa.
It's necessary.
But my minister saying free mirror so say IMF deal feeling chances are that our economy will crash. Na say me by where the actually say o mine no whoever here say you know together na yeboa e de na yenye you know yes ni already there any man nko and who here say yes an hwe ni nti ya bedu ha
Otu ya be chia ahwefo anapai na ma chia me member of parliament Rita na Odolesowa obi ase ye man second term na onko mrashe bedwem na onko to anedwuma so IMF kenoforiata ne ho nsem bebre obi a bibisa se ne ye fihi ene ebeduru he na ye kwan den ena ne Ghana yedi yensa atu yensem yem a ye pacho se IMF embra kenoforiata den e ba ya ene wa so nko IMF no afedie wudi hunhunu yensa yanko IMF na economy de be den e be crash. It's all about the reckless management omode shasie enti ene expose na aba no kire se fiti ase na no mo yedede nyina no na obeka na hwe ni kutre yam na borrowing for consumption na ye na yedede no eno na ene yesu Otu yetna we bisa say what next yet here
what next
from last year President Akufo, I think it was in August or July, who declared say a IMF. Because the do not heading. Paperwork I the back IMF be seen no and complete. we can say brofo where the conditionalities are IMF bepeneso. Be seen and there's one major hurdle apart from the debt exchange, which is China's external debt structuring. So China ampenia yau. Na China so nye na adwene because ono onye for Christmas on fa ne sika enye sa. Na no kura nyame enim se yesi hu owo da hwe. Na yehu bi wo Africa ha China fo abon crofobia na aman bi abo mbosin a omontimi ntua. No more sorry akukrum ho akogye authorization from international court say and ye be fa port. Ye be fa airport, ye be fa harbor. Ye be fa ministries. Na ya jiskandi etu ya yeka. Ube bisa say bebi agane gina yi. Aso sa asem ni be beto ya na. Ya esi kakra ye jije wo hakra no. Ye hu so. Se scan ye jije na ekonkrofo boto mu wonti ase. Otu first quarter yendu first quarter ni ponwie ye second month mu. Revenue generation ya cross a target. But we bisa say every year we are above our target. I will be say ask there coin fa. Ya de yeden. Enti kenoforiata de obi I referred no to Matthew 7:7. So ba be wia eku no asay. If you said the do there
John 10:10.
I am my father one and John 10:10.
I am my father.
One and John 10:10. Number papa is awful. We fail.
Matthew 7:7. Ask, it shall be given. Seek, you shall find.
John
10:10.
John 10:10. Yes. No, John 10:10 is I am my father one.
Sir, okay.
Enti, the air koni who say he doesn't have anything good for the nation. Na ni no so nya na dwen so obeden. Obasesa no. Onye na adwene. Senka ifutu obi wo ba bia. Nka o ken. De edru de. Yamma Ghana fo akoma ntom yem. Ni enyu di mfiso say wo na wontimi nye na koda.
For the sake of education.
Okay.
John 10:30 mum na that quotation.
30.
We back on John 10:10. The devil does not come but
to
steal.
Okay. Inti inka yesisa kenoforiata na still yigina de yigina na yetimi akase o and the enye ken what you say. But for him to continuously stay in office, the average Ghanaian on the street sees him as the threat, sees him as the problem. Inti yegina mu sesi a ye tutu ngrofo botom eje debt exchange scary fi ngrofo ho. Yanhwe ni ye ken kache say yankọ by March ye be crash no. Paper crowd to fill forms to get IMF to accept you now be ma onopo no. Ye ntimi nwie ho. And apa we and said no na John Amehwe Al Jazeera bi hu say IMF crowd ewie omo deal with Sri Lanka. They are yet to proceed. They have closed the deal with Sri Lanka. Into Sri Lanka, they have been able to do their paperwork. And IMF is going to give them their deal.
Maybe
Ghana.
Because Sri Lanka
yes, but it's paperwork.
So it's obvious that IMF no baby answer.
It's paperwork. I'm going to me for paperwork then cabin together because Nyama would see a Dawson. Opening Tessa no hydro this year. Sarbox site yom this year no ene e ka eda ho esla bon sa dachi ni nya suma se nti ene no u bisa say ye kwahefa.
But do you think say Ghana will be able to secure say ibetime service
until it's not going to come now. It's not going to come now because it's they don't see Ghana as a country will be managed prudently. So it's caneba in some person we be money coffee French they won't take chances on anything to flip so let's leave it as it is because the repercussions will come back to them. IMF is going to be very strict on us this time.
Okay, so today you bit my abu abaino.
Yeah. And I'm bisa baby what tears is here. Me person bisa no. So no aye dada o tifie. E dan yetim. What fadan what sit down what fadan dia akosi awa. Agisika. Uji sika no so wan kan say meme yere na wo fie ne memba. O ba e o si wo nya sika bi. Yo, wakotoka fufura ma ye maame. Asesa ye fi wireless GSS the yako GIS 8 ya school fees akese. E na wo asesa o car e da Land Cruiser. yet if yours after 7-8 months yentimi ntua eka na bank na ba se edan ne yetim no otu ya wan faulta o se yemboa ye be da boa
Sempanyfo so bi fom kuma ye fom
we ye be da boa edan ne yetim na ode kusi awa no wo ba o ma no mo call wireless DSS what someone for your GIS etua school fees puru do boa o yere so nam ho no bisa o se the Corolla na se ana sense o so ma sweetheart amento Land Cruiser ma na dem petrol na ekwa na eba nti eni ji abafie obi asrese se bibia eden bibia efun anche na bank de ba se ye paboncho kana mudi ye no ntimi ntua nti ye gidan na muti mu na etuye na wo su se wo ye no ma na oni omuti fie no omombo ye be da abo
okay
ye be da abo
minim so de one was here first na
me ko allergies because average Ghanaian no who baby say how do we help you because we didn't even close to the business in kase nti card the ombe fa akọ
yes
because ye be kase bia wontu anwi ya na say ye betimi aton de ate kaso omba no yi omo afigian as ya collabon public school no back na wo so be see afi card new no waton mu ana that won't save you at this moment nti it's inevitable say a dine the ye be dey ye be chef
Alaji
what next
you share some komo you see there is one question me are very consistent with now maybe say questions you know especially with MPP faithfuls it's say mona at this point you know ya mamu akwanya say mundi enso na montoto o man no yesika sem ene senior o man betima fa ntuma prefer you share argument ni nyina na in the analysis aya ye bisa say how did we get here aya na emwaye no ayedin kakra ni amotai kan say we no de atwam ye mfantu echi so sebi enye se bia Ghana fo amom kokko journalists for kasai NDC for kasai other minority faithfuls kasai CSOs bi mu kasai ahemfo bi mu kasai wahu na mo ya so bra kire bubu nuagu masum na fe ba bia yedri afi na ase bua me na memwa na wura kan for rata nye bi $159 million no nya free nte ho no the send the beboy
na midasi
akwa banso aise no wo
midasi medical na yachia ahwefo nso na yasan da nyankopo asese wasan de ne so ayede ache de anyamese obisa ne bibia ne medical no bisa na honde ne nkwa eno ana eguzo ebisa nana asem uka unhu bebi a wo free ene bebi a wo de ko because unim say me no me obi a mezu me kuta me amadwen drink Ghana on ye because we must say MPP aban ene ye tiso party ene two aban edi ewu aban but your problem is say a leader say una be deep party ne mu anche say party no uba ba mu a obi antumi nka bibia. That is where we are in this country. Because you want him there for you can't MPP political party. You want him there for pa.
Some mukra positions.
And you muna you will be all.
Mukra position.
Because the party don't stand firm. Because you two Obama as president chair candidate. Who are watching but won't be for all the percentage say una who you be. That's all my party no the baby. Almost did the public bebom officer when di na no two me bratiti ye fa no sha
I say bia o man peni akufado ma party na kwanya how would you know
that one I don't know but say e ba ne say ne say me be president me come asem I'll never bring me family person bia wo finance be bia sika wo yes
a wrong move say na nado. Yes. Finance minister.
Yes. And that party in sorry parliamentarians are sorry at ya. Say you need free home. I could see him. Nipa no so ankasa kwa oyare kwa. Owu abofo kwa ebe hia no kwa still okra mu de. Onka se ojemu. Nti obi su betre cha bisa se eden kwa na wo ho a. Ahun pese obeja ade no mu.
Honorable, sorry say me interject, but is it not a wrong phenomenon near criticism? followed me and chef finance ministry. Yo, my way, no man penny Kufuor Yeninuya, Kufuor defense minister. He was one of the
and then I'll ask
the
you,
best.
And
so
listen,
the point necessarily is not a brother occupying a government portfolio, but the personality.
The personality. Kenofrata, which apart from 2008, I don't man penny standing as candidate. And for no one platforms I to be
of course.
Thank you. But what the defense minister former you are talking about, he's a parliamentarian candidate. Yes. He's a candidate. So and just any nyano de ni ba ho say onukura no metna gina aka cho say ni nyano kwa ya de on support no. Go and check. Or support Akufado from infancy down or support Akufado against the brother. Yes. Go and check. But Oba ni brother buy no. O kan party ni bomu. O man penyi Akufo buy no. O mo didi na tem cause on to me gina abato na ukura onye penny dia no. Papa no win here no. He bring everybody on board.
Has Akufado brought everybody on board in your party?
No. It's the problem I have faces is I mean better now. Can expect is I mean better defending because and now can look. I'm asking myself. If you send a man for see you, who can 1 Timothy chapter 6 verse 7 or see for we bring nothing into this world. What at all are we fighting for? Sika wo bua no no a wo di ba no a ni bebre no uwa ye de be hye adaka mu na wo de akwa na asese. Nti in fact yeah, because Usha on my Ghana, Otu Darko, the whole world. Man can say Africa, we see the whole world. For when you tune around, say, Kobe na Nyankupa Shra, pa, es in Ghana.
They be missing Nyankupa Nkwado e Ghana. Because when you Ghana niya, unti mi Shra.
Just ask. Say Kobe pa na Nyankupa Shra, es in Ghana. But Yesusu ne ebre. Miti Dubai ni bi a o kasa. O si Nigeria e wo oye. E wo nyoma. SCN but omunu ade omu leadership.
That's right.
So this country no leadership and e dey ekwayechi. Because ya tutu kwan ya husenya amanoni esi erulu. Nti e pen for tukwan no ya tumi fade bakon e wo bi American economy omu leading yet me fade bagu say we dey implementing for the whole year. And two says yeah ye kase ye bre no nana wo dey share appointments ya kan wasem yen kate no still yen kate no nti nipa na wo ko se na de no ono so onim ukromu osin no onim wade ye
Some say, I don't know, yes, mon cutting, na mon cutting.
Say, minister to me, no. And a party news out to me, no. A man penny executive. Executives no what to me, no.
Turn a party into a man penny for.
And you need that position to say,
and I'm to for no.
Meaning, I need them to try and catch yourself in the but opportunity at Yankupon, the Amaya, mine. And now, Shabby Bia, no man see colonel. Otu. Yeah, I work many penny be kaza, and I'm just saying, Zokuta 20 cities are untumin di dokuno. Penny is here, and I was because unto dokuno, upediania, ukukunu beama, upedokunu grecotobrel. So you don't go to the market and know what is happening. It is a bad sana, and yet the grassroots no nipano more from the bread. Intermediate, Miss Oman Penny, they be a make say, a unia. And a finance minister. Obian subeka se eye onuane de ene akwala akra nyanze onua de a onim ne obeka afa ho. So the problem is kamemi animanima ya no ya MP sorry ti aye and na oni om negotiate say man ko IMF no mra. We have competent people. Look, we have a nice gentleman that was a committee chairman of finance in parliament.
With the feature me welcome Ora Daniel Sabote, senior lecturer at Department of Accounting and Finance, Accra Technical University. He's just joined us. right after him, you take your turn.
So we have somebody like Osei Sebe, and he's doing fantastic job. And if you meet an MPP, NDC MPs in that committee, they will tell you that time, you're very fantastic. Opanansa was there. Isa Hussein, Ushesa committee, and they worked together, and this was going on. And they went,
by fair analysis,
we can break the 8 when we do our things well.
Until now, you are not doing your things well.
No, this is going wrong.
So it means so if you follow this ill trajectory, saying you are losing power 2024. Is that the point?
Let me tell you one thing: there is no opposition that wins election in any country.
But what happens?
The government of the day that loses the power to the opposition.
Are you losing power 2024 based on Okoyamo?
That's what I'm saying. When we change our attitude and start doing things well, the way Ghanaians want.
But Eko saying, will you win?
I know I'm sure say, no me yanka say who say, baby enam no, ekwane etro. Ye di agro be to so no. So yen straight here won yen hwe kwan be fa so
I be say how ni nyina na yen fa fo ebu ni mo hwan. Why the chief architect behind Bufeli as here?
But you can't pass by the leader.
Why?
Who a leader? If you are a leader in a house,
who is the leader?
The president.
When they say don't have
that be why yesu ye penny ofia. Ye di nra ni na ye di so wan. We don't have penny. Into to me fie who a penny. Se BBC ofia.
Okay.
No be ba. Ye mfa so bo no mbo bia o.
All right.
The baba penny no.
Yes, stream live.
I no kra na me ka no.
Ewo Facebook my Ctv GH Alu Africa so yasene. Yodomase papa sanso ne da agricole little with fertilizer. Dogs are open university they say hodum no bia akọ. Mr. 3 months, 6 months, acha 1 year. Na ukura boarding krata as they say so there. A boarding krata na ye adwuma pa ante hombrase kwan so kọ na kope bi o mfa anya adwuma krampa o ye guy so what they say na nembre say school fees payment na very flexible inti men ka say wo de ye wotu him Mr. Sade na twam inti no sebi o kakra na betu akra obenya nti ase ama e bia person usuan se ne twase ni ana cinematography say bia on camera ana person yen century ni ti se ne me hombrase kwan so omo na omo tete no eboa pa essence Ghana Education Service ajomatum ICM so credit to Mtianopay Google Dogza Open University ya kamfu amoma sanso na Papaya Recreational Village they say hono biako obia fa ne ba obia fa na busu in fact schools kro hono mko excursion because na fremani me call Papaya Recreational Village na mhu say you will feel frema you will juma frema na emom ko ba bi say Papaya Recreational Village home frema na de eson kokura adentia e wa bribi pono so ba bi di konkonru ambrase kwan so buwaketem na kwakodi holidays kakra hono na omo okwan bi o fa so my friend di agro no mu di agro na mo se mo ti wo Papaya Recreational Village die ya to mo so a ya sorry ane anopay ye kanfo omo ema wo EA Express Herbal Clinic aso ya sene ye be do mo adanse e emrepam wira we dey facha mi na me pacho me bo edini say ana title bi o hodum na academic dey anti senior lecturer no aye okay wadama ne da paswa ye kan na evidence so wakwadam e wo sikasem totie mu ye kan e fa Ghana amamu MPP aka NDC akasa na sebi we ya dentem dia me patro kanisa ne tie na ne abeka bia so be affect part baako na aboa part baako baby are you dream what are the real problems are and my you drew hanum number 1 na your bad things we free him because with your finance minister yeah nya adi by matcha ya here cry government workers into maka mira
yo mini abema we die mesre say mache nya problem kakra kwa so na machia mini anu mpanyifo no so say modika na ma damwase with this so mama me opportunity way mini abema baby e wo say on my die insheda nye papa esan say yesika sem enko yie what be say sem say die na eba ya bedu bebi ya dui mama nka say I say aban ko na I try say me follow political manifesto and manifestos are parties ediba say be a share national agenda yet to me my promises be brave just to win political power na ye we ni wie afi na ho say the reality on the ground no enye no na ye ka ho asem into human crop promises be brave may say it's we show budget to revenue out to be generated within a year and soon near all promises out here now definitely let's all call bobusia na busia body and shed that enye bonny but depending on the busia ni eye bobusia now the input juma now we expect to say some point to juma no ebe wo ma de atua busia ho ka man si ho e wo ho de atua ka and shed anye bonny but dear na ehu we share 2015 yenya issues and call IMF. Now one of the problems na energy crisis na FM no affecting the private sector ni nyama ntiema economy na ba form and call IMF. Now just after IMF no 2018 ye share that can say we needed to have discipline in the way we spend our revenue. Inti your Fiscal Responsibility Act 2018 na act ni chere say afibia budget ebeye revenue betumi generate no we shouldn't exceed 5% of the GDP say bia me hwe say kwan say menya 100 cedis a me spend it beyond niametumi spending no based on the GDP na I can say sa Fiscal Responsibility Act ni there two baby iti busia na ye yebo na se bi se u bobusia na uye juma na juma na scanner odi ye no unya ho mahu na udi atua sa busia na ka no build it up into one in terms of your expenditure we are not disciplined because your promises are I say we are always pushed to fulfill our promises but how share ye sika sem na and share that njina ho for us to fulfill those promises. And no one major problem because your promises say we but revenue say you're generating no and so now let me take you back to 2022. A bank can say to me raising 100 billion cedis in 2022 but then somewhere around June or if I say a friend is saying on the revenue target to about 98 billion by the time I year third quarter no now out of 98 billion, now by raising only 65 billion. In Tiaka last quarter, you may say, I'm paying to me hiti as a 98 billion. Now, even though you raising 65 billion as of September, no, we spent 109 billion. Yes. Into what bisa say that difference, that huge difference, no, uko nyane wehe. Busia. Na busia so die, Bob busia na odwin sin ho awutua. She 2022 year interest payment was about 37 billion 37 billion interest payment almost 49% of your finance revenue to be generated. Scout 37 billion. Yes, Scout what cancer be raised within a year no. Busiani sin hu na nkasa no, which is about 49%.
I don't know, maybe so. Would you say the government is reckless in borrowing or insensitive to the people? And I say if you see a borrow because they can't say borrowing the money because hey now me okay set 7 billion the kutia sequence hu dia na ye kwa na yeba.
Now so 2023 cry about 53 billion e kwa kutia.
From 37 billion.
Oh yes.
You got to 53 billion.
Yes.
NC
keke. Principal nanga sambaye. NC into share the more debt are accumulating, the more interest now utia. What besides say now a reckless ana. Make can say your priorities no you setting it right. Because projects be wa so hu chi wa unkom.
I had to say be to say now.
Let's talk about National Cathedral.
Enye.
So emre ye wo mu. Is it advisable to do that? Emram to focus it. Ye hu che no. I said you there are certain projects and you're so critical. I'll bet to me I put those projects on hold. But who decide this our promising yes or yeah? Who bet you? I so fear. Now we see every month be already 200. Is who person spending 350. 150 no konya no way ubebu busia sa busia no bo no so the party na a month no so abetumi etua so that's the problem that we have. We tend to follow our manifesto instead of following national agenda.
Yeah, but do we even have a national agenda?
That is the problem, because a national agenda can say within a year you can say about 5 schools, you can say about 10 hospitals. Who political party you plan Wunyama to fit into the national agenda.
That's why Muhammad demonstration. Sabrina Nemo Thompson and a head for the NDPC.
Exactly.
1 year, some 40 years development plan. And a Mira Mobile.
Yes.
And almost say, I think another Danko Kufaruka said he cannot work with a vision beyond 10 years. He did away with that one. Meanwhile, you did not provide 1 day national agenda, Honorable Menokasa.
Oh, yeah, me too.
You did not provide 1 day. I'm putting it to you. You did not provide 1 day.
I know.
You did away with 40 years development plan.
That's what I'm telling you. We have a lot of people, competent people that can do the job.
And that's also Sajumana, Dr. Nimo Thompson here. In fact, very fantastic recommendations.
Yeah, you are privy to that document.
Oh, yes. As to how you bet to me, ama you see the no, akoso. So what you say? Say bia, your duty say to your port. Now obi akraniama. Now instead say bia, we fix interest rate. Let me say interest rate, exchange rate, at a certain day na. Nipa no, based on the way our currency no kwa. Every day dia anyama bo bedi. Every day be anyama because one case no you are import dependent. Nyama consume wahano. You are producing about 10% of it, and you are relying so much on importation. And the importation is any city now they import it.
So now this year, man.
Uhiya a foreign currency to bring in the goods. And near Jaka Kran is a mini abema. Usha are more importing. Majority of the companies are more importation. Foreigners. Most of these multinational companies and they import you. About 15% and Ghanaians. Uti guta fona. It's when you know. $dollars yako.
That's right.
Udi nyama beba.
At the end of the day, interest
no are repatriating.
That's right.
But we are seeing all these things. Meaning, Obia Kacha say, I buy any solution to the problem. We know the solution.
Shabanu was solution.
I mean, we need to put away political face problem. Because you are marketer and
but I'm sorry, Sabani was solution. Why do you think it's uncommon?
Oh, the solution is there.
Which is?
The solution is there. Look, cut down your expenditure. It's one of the solutions. Look, Mamincho. Obia obekacha say yankwire me
for 30 seconds we
okay by end of by the ending of March economy will collapse. I'll tell you it's not true. Do you know why?
No.
Go back to our 2023 budget. Okay, Abaya said you want to me raise enough revenue. Abaya person cutting down expenditure from 2022. Also projection 98 billion. By June we raising 65 billion. Now this time 2023 we are raising expenditure to 205 billion.
How?
Now revenue also being 144 billion.
Difference,
so the expenditure alone tells you say we are interested in overspending because economy will collapse here. You try to reduce your expenditure and not to increase your expenditure.
Mira Daniel Osabuti, a senior lecturer, Department of Accounting and Finance, Accra Technical University. Not as or your training, I was school poem, and you know, unim de a basic assembly to Timua. How? Because and Kamiako said, ye should have baby. Among yourself, chassis, among yourself, credits understatement. Let me use partisanship. Baby a partisanship chassis and a baby a governance a chassis. Yes, should have moved in line. Oh, but my young director bought tape way baby. Na yembra. Yeba yede otum for a baby. Or say two, no say two. Then some more can say as a ban say transparent. Actual man for no be boom after this tape. Na se 5 minutes bi akra na enfenge me ba show my inti
yes say a photo and sakra nipa I just said so share and so share ye famui e nyame hihye say o kire Ghana bibi if say o hwe 2016 na ye na na ne ati krom ha obi aye na djuma kakra kakra obi anya emfaso kakra o adwuma oyɛ bum enso ene businessman bi ni ho a mene na akasa waka kyɛ me sɛ na adwuma kɔso obi adwuma egu omo ton edro omo adwuma egu omo te store ni mo omo adwuma egu wa petrol station o adwuma egu contractor omo adwuma egu na meaning businessmen bia na omo employee nipa 1,000 and na bin ko bisa the workforce after only 200 we lay off 800 because ultimately omo ka ezu enti wohwa ye ka say Ghana nya hia man near today so then I come there. There's a Ghana here, there, mobile dodo, and ne any mobile, and ne and a comfita a day. Obi ejuman kosono na a 12 so a tatao. Wakotra sto enima on ton she beye na watching me no ton she. Ni abaye say o de catwo na wentri a ye be lucky store no enti how a de abagana now to me so am you confused mpo mo sorry am say road tolls ye twem.
Yes, and so Muakwaba, former president John Dramani Mahama on his tour in Shiaso and Odessa no Kotuja during the 56th congregation of Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology, a year opim so a year Otu Darko to abu and so can send be. Now, what can you say? A year na nadwa bayano. One man yema and na honum defi Emma or mindful. No. He made reference to COVID-19, how we're financially not disciplined, and in Sembi so say a bit me ha or may. I'm not a court and to be semana yebekambum na yaka hon asem. We dey me se me hyase free mi wura so me pese me hyase free so me wi na yaba omo am from political actors no dey you ship them in line and you know omo ye propaganda no abo omo me timba so ambrase kwan so hwe ne a owura John Dramani Mahama eken say as a okure bi ankoso wo ba bi eno ne ye ne as against near open so to for say to so can say a bank should be transparent with us. You can't in a boom and a crack and say 4 minutes.
Only say transparency in governance no. Bibi unhia pa. Say bibi koso na enye na nkrofo eti na muti ase a ho na mutumi sacrifice. But say niama no koso na umma mu nti ase yen fa ne say time ye can say yen ko IMF no aban say onko. But later I think 3 weeks later amukoe and who share promises be mama they couldn't fulfill it mini amani amana iban say reduce the confidence nkrofo was aban mu nti ma men can say nyama bi wo ha ye emboa as oman na me can say 2015 ye call IMF no 2018 you can say you be discipline in terms of our fiscals inti yema a fiscal responsibility act eba onim say 2022 you suspended 2020 August parliament is suspending fiscal responsibility act because of COVID. Now am exemptions for suspension the bit say if ya force majeure ni epidemic bia ba say bia GDP below 1% ni amaniama economic crisis ni amaniama no emma. But look at the time I suspended from 2022. We are in 2023. You reinstate you.
COVID in so form.
COVID in so form. Nature say, Uti Bank of Ghana cry. The reason now charge 44 billion and the support to a buying budget, was because of the suspension of the Fiscal Responsibility Act. And if you are not careful, we hide behind the suspension and they'll keep on overspending. And we need to really be disciplined. Now, Maminka, debt restructuring. We have the capital flow and then fair debt restructuring principles. I just say Udiobika, na edu baby a uhwe se wontumi ntua ne ka eno ane so wo friend tenase ma ucheche ni munyama mu na ma ye arrangement say bia I will elongate the repayment period and answer the visa say na be ani pa no beti ase ba ho ntena fie nka che say ma withholding interest am tua coupon me tua mercy I say you are trying to impose na onyo credit bia ni ho obetumi accept that imposition. We need to be very transparent to the people. Inti no kind of the say or kwem. It share emra abai. You can say, look, go back to the people, negotiate with them because a ban on debt restructuring. There are principles. Transparency, information flow should get to the creditors. There should be fair treatment. Affairs, so negotiations and engagement with the creditors. Later, answer now going forward, we need to go back and then look at the first thing, you can say we are moving away from tax-driven economy to production-driven economy. Have we been able to do that? I didn't know to me here. You question. Again, who share a multinational.
But if you ask MPP, at least they will cite their one district, one factory stuffs.
Oh, say if you are producing enough to meet domestic consumption, anchor inflation, anchor depreciation of the seed, by this time, anchor your manner perform.
Because importation will reduce.
Oh yes, because you are producing more to meet the domestic demand.
Okay.
So as here. Now, one solution. The rate at which your policies, any foreign direct investment in your investment, we should take a second look at it. Obia obe establish the Juma or Ghana out outside. Now, anyone is or import goods eba or depending so much on foreign currencies.
Okay.
Such as here. At the end of policy, we say, look. You know, 5 years. Within 5 years, we do okay. But after 5 years, establish a manufacturing company in Ghana, produce, employ Ghanaians.
Yeah, man, coffee.
Yeah, man, coffee. You must say to me,
see, I never how cram them when we cry and say, see a common on this year, quarter fan, you're talking dollars.
Yes.
Now, didn't you be so flaman on it ever to be cool? Now, with your dollars. Why can't they buy in city? Why I don't know mean cassette? You see the now beton. Because you don't spend dollars. I don't know. I mean, I don't.
Who say?
When I'm discuss
who say dollar na ye jeno? Say no one edi krania mano. It is all this CDI say I think that's converting to dollar. Now currency no so I want.
International so budget dollar na preko.
No onji preko no fan krania man famra because every week bia no. All your linear money, my banana say Bibisano. So most of them accept it. So see the no, and what do we want? And I'll bet to me, so I said, send a China for ye, one, and I'll bet to me, Gina, so I'll see the Nangasano. And what didn't him? Okay, first of all, the crown possess a dollar. Okay, Titi.
Me rakasa, but I'm instrumenting on this.
I started from baby or no, and I know see about. Buying in cedis in a dollar. Opening as we said today, even in the Russia-Ukraine war, the ruble is one of the strongest currency in the world. How did it come by it? When US started making their noise, we are sanctioning you, we are closing your bank here. You see, your bank now American credit out to the whole Europe. Meanwhile, people buy things from Russia. And they pay in their respective countries. Oh, say to India or Russia, they be into US account. No more $1 beboa. Ye to Europe, me into the euro converted beboa. We starting to quiet now. But then for the say, Vladimir says, Mate, Michigan number over. Henceforth, if you want anything from me, I will accept only the ruble.
And I'm suggesting, man.
And straight away, the ruble jumped because America was struggling to find it. Europe is struggling to find it. So, Ebanesana, bet you see, can't go in my account, me rubber, me dollar, me city. And that is how you can make your city a strong one. But, and the Chrome Hakra will be rented down account to Laboni, Osu Airport. Quite $1,000.
Yes, but that's in a lecture and so I said, in the final analysis, would you see this in the year? As was uncommon in hard currency, the cockra oil. Before that argument, I was tempted to think your stance.
Yes.
So I then in cities. But after he making that argument, I was like, oh,
you see, what he's saying, if we are able to produce enough, it's a
oh, okay.
Are you saying that we can produce even the oil, the petroleum to be produced? Sir, your friend is saying, we have Tor not working. Tor is not working. But we have the capacity to say the gold for oil. Another matter to talk about the other day. Say there are no any subsidize it. When you can be producing it, and even the gold for oil is not even able to subsidize 10-15% of Ghana. But no a topic to say the why baby armor. Meanwhile, Tor is redundant. If Tor gradually increases their capacity, Master, it was more than gold for oil. But what damn I didn't say? Yes, we can do anything. But maybe transparency to say the Otu for kind is very key at this particular moment. Opening, I'll go back to the practical aspect.
That's right.
And you have cut your coat, which is bigger than your size. Ebia, oh, why we know my dear, and then we are do golden tulip. Ombako school or GIS. Also sold the Land Cruiser. Senyama sasa. Now wunti mi emiti wa expenditure. Oh, be you remember?
You revert.
Kroma ede. Nyama nko yie. The aye the intimi into school fees next term. Intimonti asese medjuma na egu. Inti nkwala ye be yimu afi ha. School we di aba ha. Mere Land Cruiser me emfa nkoton ne emfa nkotu ayeka. Inti so bia yan kotoni yan peminika salonka be ma. Obia te de ho ase sa na. When people are sacrificing, there's some sense of ownership. Say, yeah, ne happening. But one to me, and nothing can say, Obana crowd will rebel in the house. What happened overnight? But that you have money. What happened and then Mimilan who says you are far or Tokuru like this, you say Namintri.
Meanwhile, couch search and I see
the transparency aspect. Dear I dear, intimi and to society pamucho. Meaning say
that's right.
I think that look, sad debt exchange back and forth pensioners in Nano. I don't think say the transparency no a quarter to that extent and a stakeholder engagement through Korea will have this thing because Ghana for Nagasanga you are overspending. You are living your luxury life. Yes. You are doing what, but yet you want us to pay for your reckless borrowing. I
think it makes sense with that because say Ora finance minister ka say buame. Na me
mwa 159 million ka so since idea 150 man me the 100 Ibrahim.
And they say ono na djuma wa ye ntino.
Me the 100 Ibrahim mum fan chance here.
Oh,
Debbie, okay. Behind was so few. And the Amami Suni squeezy. Where the battle to be. And yes, I'm kind of.
And I'm a next time, you know, I think say baby another time na sumo and the answer mo cry. Alaji 5 years na.
Do say my buy, but do baby. It was said the politics in the tuche.
Tell me the son about you. That is your character.
Yeah, now
because
me try me cry me tion. Maybe I mean brother, but me besides I come in and saying what I say so. I always ask myself, sorry I no pa first thing I me bonfire we na me bonfire ma ya papa no money na nanu ma. Afina me tina say du won because papa wu ma me wu. Me wu say o mo mo me buy wu. Na me pisa say hey, the damena me so me call.
Who's next?
Who's next? So I'm asking, and as the Bible said, that for we bring nothing into this world, remember we take nothing out of the world. So if you are a leader, near the Mawa, because every leader must fight for his people, not for yourself. As some of you can about all leaders, we are all leaders.
No, I agree, but there are some leaders.
That's what I'm talking.
Listen, you see, maybe I'm sorry, but you see, moral, which makes sense. But maybe so say, oh, morality, they don't get it.
I know, but let me talk it. Jesus, I did for Nubi. Osi nyami Noah, osi mi kokan sem na omunte nyami si mi si kokan. Ombeti omunti o jamami.
Anyways,
so
let's do the same.
So let's do it as a. Now, we sitting here, the future generation depend on us now. So we need to fight, say, future generation ni beba be to Ghana on say edikafo na fight papa bia man ene me ka say wiase wan na Nyankopon ahira no wiase passing Ghana e dey na ye wo bi kire me ade aye Nyankopon ma ye bi
discover.
But when you go to Dubai, you go to even America, the mighty America, the resources we have, they don't have.
But they have leadership.
They have leadership. That's what I'm saying. In every country is leadership. Because if you are Ghana, you New York, to Ghana, New York, so see Ghana, the whole Ghana. New York alone is more than Ghana. But look at the country. Media Mika, say, me see, Meka no kre. Sana yetiti mi. Enye sika de Nyankopon, de bia wo so ya no pa. Who say give us this day. Period. Because yes, you see, not those who call me Lord, Lord shall enter into the kingdom, but those who do the will of the Father. And when someone asks him, how do we pray? Or say, our Father, who art in heaven, or say, hallowed be thy name, thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth. Or say, give us this day. We are not talking of tomorrow. As the Bible says, let tomorrow be anxious about itself. But now, between now, because your friend will say, oh, Laku, wanya said into a woo. Yes, it is written that is where I'll go. But you shock say, it is my time. But nobody knows the time. That is what God has been leading from the crack said, me say and penny for. Me say and penny for.
But we am person connected to
nobody knows tomorrow. And you will go and account for us to us.
Into the crack
said, me say and penny for. You find no crack. And your mind so. Na kan say first na umba power no na say na otie and then so obi ehun say na osie kan say umfa nko ba bia there is account you are going to account as the Presbyterian people said that but ohumode na ye wadwuma yi na say ye betua oka say na wadwuma netie.
I think some say young person betimi ache because we was a senior lecturer and someone ano Titi so Titi dey say okwa Accra FM right enti mamindi kan ma some be a 1 minute 2 minutes be na bibia ka peso ka 1 minute be na ti free odom na ebetimi aka
ba no brother me nim so wo hwe say the economy say the be bra ka no the transparency is very key in Ghana's fight say be call IMF enya deal but the economy say transparency na end the year emboye wo hwe budget statement ya kan omo ye basic accounting kra enye kanofori atanka manhu se mante se yesi bibi di below the line o de ka o se o ka we de enye ka ma me mvanto a ye calculate ka o de o se o bibi ye below the belt below the line ka o de me hu eno ne problem ba ko because ne enim se ka se ne de but se an I am a fiba no below the line nyina aye den aba eno na asante ne kan ne no let there be transparency, let it be clear ye hu se say na eko enye obi ate no ho ase a bibia be fine but yante e ho ase na e ka bi setokro bi mu a ken e bi na ba bisaw sika bia ken eni be hu say sika da have free oh the be sia wa oh no agobo sia 10 years oh no agobo sia 20 years no the agobo sia 5 years why na betia now what for sika no and the motive of that fund now didn't say abom no on fa nya ade no or the people fufro nto bi say you are punishing somebody's actual life. I would call you before and also a consumption and revenue generating issue. I didn't bet me I would you to yaka. Because say now terminal 3 and I said tema. Now I said the your politics. Take it out. Invest in something that will generate some revenue. Self.
So let's establish. And that is why because I am unique from the other journalists. You see, I'm the only journalist, I'm neutral. I will never be. But I add my weight to the truth. Into saying this, what you are saying is the truth. It doesn't matter. Look, Atuabo gas, Etuano, Terminal 3, Etuano. These are living relatives. They are factual accuracies. So this is not even if we are politics. The truth is the truth. It is how Kababi Siena is into consumption. It's into consumption.
That's it.
Because if, for instance, I'm president, where we should venture the most industrialization, other than the MOBCM building industries.
You ask yourself, look, the money we put into Darko.
You go down the drain.
You could have a factory that could employ a quarter of those people for life.
Titi, no cry, it's not buying this.
Quarter of them for life. It will be self-generating for these people.
Okay. Minko Mira, hold on, no, sir.
Like I said, about how to manage the economy. My politics in film. Yema no kreno NDD. Sebio adwen any ni papa kunti. Inti say aban a woso na bia suggestions efia opposition party eba na so bia esa otutie. Because sometimes no say one tie na niama anko yi a nipa na e wokrom no omo nyina na omo bre. Because me kaipa say 2015 emra call IMF no na your debt to GDP was even less than 60% or 56%. Those you caught that time no conditionalities now share that too harsh he says say because you see an actual say debt now become unsustainable. That just say drum rest so chia untumi ntua ni niama nti ama conditions now very very harsh this time round into na debt restructuring ni na etumi abemu no but me stress e ohun you see aka foreign debt no aka foreign debt external ones no NSA ni ekoho because we share ba no loans are either say commercial bilateral multilateral and say was a bond holders side nyina no e vehicle a ye dey approaching when it comes to restructuring inti me stress say yem start enhye saniaman su ni e be call London club yenko ni e be call ye friends say Paris club enko afi o hwe multinational one ene na ya my debt relief ni ye jakufo eko GB by Hipic inti say no so na e be call yen sheda na anya yi na enko wo na me delay niama ma yen ka say we betumi subu ana say we betumi nia ye be bua oman no yenye say bi o so yempo na lose power craft for the interest of the people now ye chen say we betina so man crofo abre because of power of person winning into going forward them say there are so many things I say here also mine moving away from importation niama na fe you know ye papa waka baby what's domestication
dan latte
you can say domestication after domestication e bibia I say ehwe na yet to me revamp e fan saying industry say organ ha na ye encourage you no produce more niama e betumi a produce wa ha no adanti na ye gya na ye import sa niama no wedi nyina na ye nim iti niama bi wo ha say ye tutu ye
nim a
wo
adanti na ye nye
enu ne asem no say they no nim say we ye ABC a we betumi solve problem we say around January within a short time the rate at which dollar no eba for people thought say magic be was system no more but it was all a matter of dollars no share iti
na no crampo no sa time na eba from I realize say na your car interest as a kutua you suspending interest payment no
yes
it says can you was pumping into the economy into the nyasa cosmetic inflation as a year
exactly because we understand in the short term no we betumi adisive nkrofo say niam akoyi baba won say be exposed going forward
Alaji we dey fracture me gaga ready in 30 seconds now
I can answer we should put the country first because you see the population no adoso and I'll show the way our things is no a form of untumi nkuta 20 cedi infant economy means and our pen on there then we have a problem the mestre and penny for you see a boy man you sacrificing then stop say you did that cars akese mu because nipa no so your calculation car them first on him say ta corolla is own alanku sem say bia aship we mu so na man for to cars akese so mestre and penny for you hwe man no because eyi na e wo anye yeso a ye na e wo na ye kan say whatever we do, no, one day posterity will judge us.
Yeah, it's near penny for kind because baby a large laku di and recent Otu General report says about 65 million cedis. The Akwakwa new cars, office of the presidency, it is 650 billion at a time when we say we don't. Charlie, financial prudence is needed if we want to go far. Yes, sorry, Jumedi no so. You come say Mondays to Fridays, and yeba makwemo from 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. Abra gaga to besore so kra. Emphasize that kase ma Ira Daniel or Sabote, senior lecturer, Department of Accounting and Finance, Accra Technical University. Ira TT Kateno, NDC National Communications Team member. Sansuna, Honorable Abubakar Sulemana, in political circles, a fellow Laku, a first and former national Nasara coordinator of the ruling MPP. Midindana Otu Darko and send a besorin kunya burunsuno EA Express Herbal Clinic was your no pay. Yadi bia me say me dem sa ehye ijemom. Yadi bia gagaba oba bechero ne ekọ esan senkrofo akọhonum ama omho atom over hwe machiri kwan a won wo North Kaneshie Swan Lake CPP Junction one Bensa Mosque kese no wama psychological counselor for state of the art laboratory diagnostic unit physiotherapy and massage unit called much say when beje pa yade bia obetimi from my yade no enku ma sika na honum na mpanyufo sa ba na ho makraman enkanipa fre EA Express Herbal Clinics is here odi ogbomidin a o mema discount 0244 949 242 0244 949 242 0244 949 242. I'm sorry so. Name morning show no. Ye be we no do. Gangan twalide. Ohino wa kese bo ahin beto so. Me de Otu Darko makram.